This is episode 166, 5 behaviors to progress in life and to stay fit. Welcome everybody to another episode here in Body and Mind Transformation by Custom Body Fitness. This is your health coach Sandro Torres. And I've been thinking lately about that many people can't stay in shape because of life. Life happens to everybody, but many people don't know how to deal with life. So I thought about everything I have learned and how do I stay in shape. And I come up with 5 behaviors that I practice for me to continue progressing in life and continue being in shape. And these behaviors, if you practice these behaviors in your life, no matter if life happens to you, you're going to continue progressing, you're going to continue seeing results, not only in your weight loss and fitness level, also in other areas of your life. But it's important that you practice these behaviors, because weight loss and being fit is not only about exercising, eating healthy. It's about dealing with life. And if you know how to deal with life, you can continue progressing and being fit for life. So without further introduction, let's listen to these 5 behaviors. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another talk with your health coach Sandro Torres. Today I'm going to give you 5 behaviors that you can practice to continue progressing in life and to stay fit for life. Back in the past, when I was younger than 20 years of age, I had no life. I had no goals. I haven't achieved anything. I had no knowledge. I was broke. I was unhealthy. I wasn't fulfilled. I had no purpose. My life was wasted. And I'm embarrassed to say this, but I was not contributing to society. Instead of giving to society, I was taking from society. I think society would have been better without me than with me. But then something completely changed my life. I fall into a big depression. And that pain made me change my life. And I'm happy that it was a depression. It was something emotional, something that I could overcome, instead of something that I can't replace, such as my arm, my eye, or something like that. Probably I could have overcome that, but I'm glad that that didn't happen. It was something emotional. Then after that, my life completely changed, and the only thing that happened in my life, it was that I was progressing and my life was getting better. I learned a new habit that give me a lot of knowledge, and that habit is reading. I started reading at least half an hour every day, and I wanted to learn so much that I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop reading. Yeah, were times that I got tired of reading, but I continued reading no matter what. And I concluded many things, and I learned many things from that reading, and that's what I'm going to share with you. 5 habits that I learned from reading. I have applied those habits in my life, and these behaviors have completely changed my life, and that's the reason why I decided to share it with you. The first one is being patient. When I was younger, people know me as the impatient kid because I show my impatience when I wanted to get something from somebody, or I wanted to get something in general, or I needed to get something. I show it, and people turn off when I show that impatience. They usually turn me down and they reject me because that impatient. And then when I start reading, I learned that being patient is a virtue that you need to learn how to practice. So I started to practice in being patient. Now that I'm patient, I have acquired many things. Not only because I'm patient, I work towards my goal, and as I work towards my goal, I do everything I can to get whatever I need or whatever I want, but I continue being patient. Sometimes whatever I need and want doesn't come at the time that I want to, even though I push hard, but I let it happen. Only God knows when that thing is going to happen, and I let God decide when that happens. So I learned to be very patient. Not only I have achieved many things because of that, but also I have a peace of mind that I know it's going to happen, and I let things go instead of being impatient. The second behavior is continue moving forward. Every single human has problems. There is no human out there that has no problems. So you should know that very clear that you're gonna have problems no matter what. And if you want to progress in life, if you want to stay fit for life, no matter what happens in your life, you need to continue progressing. You need to continue practicing those habits that giving you those results. The only way that you should stop practicing those behaviors that giving you results, it's if you have an emergency. But emergency, it's called an emergency. It's an emergency. It requires your energy 100%, and if not, it's like your life or somebody else life depends on that. But if it's not an emergency, no matter what problem going through into your life, you should continue moving forward. If you get sick, if you lose money, if you have a fight with significant other, if you get in divorce, if you lost a friend, if whatever reason, whatever it is, you need to continue practicing those habits. So no matter what, continue moving forward. I learned to continue walking even though those mosquitoes continue bite me. So those problems are gonna be there. You need to learn how to continue moving forward. The third habit is know there is ups and down in life. Back in the past, I used to have a lot of fun, and when I had a lot of fun, I thought that happiness is gonna be there forever. Then I will fall some kind of depression, and I will be sad or tired or bored or things like that. And then I thought I will never get out of that feeling. But then later I learned that that's not true. That those moments doesn't happen forever. Those are seasons in life, ups and downs, and you have seasons in any area of your life: financial, with your family, emotional, with your career, with your profession, which is the same, with your friends, with your health, you name it. So you need to learn how to live the ups, and you need to learn how to live the downs. For example, if you're having a great time with your family for months and you're doing great things, you're bringing flowers to your wife, you're giving time to your family, you're washing the dishes or whatever, you get out there and have fun with your family. When downs happen, when you get into a fight, when things happen that both of you getting emotional, or your whole family is getting emotional, and they're mad with you for any reason, you messed up or whatever, your family are gonna remember those wonderful times you spent with them. They're gonna remember all the things that you do for them, and those downs are gonna be manageable because thanks to the ups that you know how to deal with them. The same with your money. Let's say you have a season that you're making a lot of money, and a season could be a month, could be 3 months, could be a year, could be 5 years, could be 10 years. And if you waste all your money, when then the downs come, you're not gonna have money to sustain yourself. But if you know how to manage that money, you save and you invest it. When you're not making enough money from work, then you're gonna have money from the savings and investment, because their down are gonna come. The next one is be grateful. Back in the past, I used to say, "Why me? Why things happen to me?" Then later I learned that things don't happen to me. It happens to everybody. And there is people who has it even worse than I do. And then I learned that also the things that happen to me don't happen only because they happen. They happen for a reason, either to improve my life or to learn a lesson. And that's the reason why it happened. So I learned to be very grateful to God, even when disasters happen, even when adversity comes. I learned to be very grateful. So I'm very grateful about everything in life, because my life is unique, and thank God I'm very. I mean, if I can count you my blessing, you see how blessed I am. For the fact that I only have health, my body is complete. I have a family, everybody's alive. I have a job. I'm financially independent. I have a job that I love. I mean, there is many things that I can be grateful of. And if I list them all of them here in this talk, I'll be spending a lot of time on that and wasting your time. But letting you know that being grateful, it's another behavior that you should practice for you to be happy and know how to deal and progress in life. And then the last one that many of you are not gonna like is being disciplined. I don't have to explain a lot of things about discipline. Just discipline is doing the things over and over again, even though you don't like to do those things, because those are the things that give you results. The only thing I can tell you is compare the people who are disciplined to those who are not disciplined. You're going to see who is happier and who has achieved more in life and has progressed more in life. It's obvious that the person who is disciplined is happier and has achieved more in life. So I don't have much to say on that. Keep in mind this: weight loss and toning your body, being fit for life, is not only about losing weight. It's not only about eating healthy. It's also about knowing how to deal with life, how to navigate life. And if you know how to navigate life, you are going to be able to stay fit forever. At the same time, if you know how to navigate in life, you're going to continue progressing. So apply these 5 behaviors in your life for you to continue progress and stay fit for life. For now, your health coach Sandro Torres says bye. Remember to share, comment, and like this talk. 5 behaviors that you should practice. First of all, be patient. If you're not patient, you're gonna deviate from the goal, and then you're gonna start doing things that are gonna get you away from the goal instead of being patient and let things happen. Continue moving forward no matter what happens. You're still gonna have problems. So since you're gonna have problems, just deal with the problems and continue moving forward. Know how to navigate the ups and downs in life. Know that you're gonna have ups and also downs. The ups are not gonna be difficult you to navigate, but the downs are gonna be difficult. Deal with the ups. Know how to manage the ups so you can have things to deal with the downs. Be grateful, very important. It contributes to happiness. That's the only way you can actually deal with life, to be grateful about what's happening, what do you have, what do you experience, and everything in life. And lastly, if you want to achieve something in life, you must be disciplined. There is no other way around. So there you have it. Remember to stay close to God, mentally and physically healthy. For now, your health coach Sandro Torres says bye. But remember to share, like, and comment on this talk. And thank you so much for continue following us. For now, your health coach once again says bye.